Hi YouTube, PileDownReviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at my phone, the Pantech Hotshot from Verizon. So let's get started. Right here, this is the box. It's pretty compact. Got a picture of phone on the front. Inside you'll find the phone and packaging. And then underneath that you'll find the charger, which also doubles as a micro USB cable, and so you can take off photos and videos and whatnot from the phone. And you've got instruction manuals here. And then also included with the phone is a battery, which is not shown, and a 2 GB micro SD card. The phone is very physically appealing. It isn't that wide at all. You can take a look, compare it to an iPod 3rd generation. You can see it's only slightly wider. It's got a nice big screen. It's got a home button right here, your power button up top, your slot for your micro USB or charging cable. Got your camera buttons right here, volume buttons, headphone jack, 3.2 megapixel camera, which is fairly good. It also takes video, 30-second increments of video. And back behind it, you got your battery. Behind your battery is a SIM card, and then on top of your battery is the 2 GB micro SD card. And as we turn it on here, we come across 3 main menu screens. Your first menu, you can add multimedia files and have shortcuts to them. You got your main menu screen, and then you also got your shortcuts to contacts screen. So on the main menu screen, you have your Verizon GPS, of course, mobile web browser, which features Opera mini browser, which is fairly good for light surfing of the web. It takes a while to load pictures, but they can be loaded. I wouldn't recommend it for heavy browsing though. But you got your media center, which has shortcuts to all like games, pictures, the web. Mobile email in the case that you're subscribed to Verizon's email plan, which costs money. Text messaging, contacts, got your game shortcut, and you also have a secondary menu screen. And then of course you have your keypad and your recent calls. Now your secondary menu screen basically has more shortcuts to things, such as your games. You still got your web, as well as a few other buttons. You got your tools, which features an alarm clock, calculator, stopwatch, unit converter, calendar. So that's pretty much it for the second menu. It's also worth noting that they do make a case for this phone, although it's not very good, but they do make a case. Now, while there are a ton of downsides that I have found with this phone, there are a few pluses, including that it's slim, looks like a smartphone, so you can still be cool because it looks like you have a smartphone. It has an Opera mini browser, which is fairly good for a Verizon basic phone. And a Verizon basic phone, by the way, is a phone that you don't have to pay a data plan to have. And then it also has a nice 3.2 megapixel camera, which is among the best of Verizon basic phones. And the video isn't too bad. While there were a few pluses to this phone, they're heavily outweighed by the negative aspects of it. For one, the phone is extremely slow, and that makes texting also very slow. So for you heavy texters, I think you'd find it unbearable. The texting interface is really cumbersome, and it often misses keys, and there's no spell checker or anything. So that's also a pain. There's nothing that automatically capitalizes your letters. And on top of that, the call quality is just terrible. You can hardly hear people on your end, and for that, I'm always asking my mom if I can borrow her phone for important calls, because mine just doesn't work very well for that. It's just unbearable. Also, on top of those two things, the mobile web button is right here, and it makes it very easy to press it accidentally. And because I don't have a data plan, I'm often finding myself being charged $2 every month because I've accidentally accessed the web. So for those downsides, I really can't recommend this phone to you guys, but I would definitely consider looking at Verizon's newer basic phones, such as the Samsung Brightside or the LG Extrovert. I don't know how they are, but I'm sure they can't be as bad as this. So if you have any questions about this phone, feel free to inbox me a message or comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for watching my review, guys. Please rate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.